think twice before they speak. They are not quick to answer. Those ones are wise children. Those ones will be very wise children. So think twice before you speak their mind to others. These will be wise children. These will be very wise children. So as a parent, you can consider this. Ecclesiastes 5 verse 2 to 3 also talks about the same. Not being quick to answer. Let us be slow in answering. Proverb number 2 is this one that says humility is the ability to give up your pride and still retain your dignity. Humility is the ability to give up your pride and still retain your dignity. The problem with most of us is pride. People want to prove themselves. They want to say, it is my right to do this. It is my right to own this. It is my right to speak my mind. But you see, there is this issue of humility. And God really wants people who are humble. Because he says, he resists the proud, but gives grace to the humble. Now, with humility comes wisdom. That's what Proverbs 11 verse 2 says. With humility comes wisdom. So you can see, this virtue of humility is not easy to come by. It is not easy to come by. Many people struggle with matters to do with pride, especially when God lifts them, especially when they have an upper hand over others. They have to struggle, we have to struggle with pride. Now, one way of bringing down pride is purposing yourself that you are going to be humble. And you see, this proverb teaches us that you can still be humble and be dignified. Humility is dignity. Yeah, there is dignity in being humble, you see. So teach your children that there is dignity in being humble. You can give up your pride and still retain your dignity. People will still respect you when you are humble. Praise the name of the Lord. So you see, 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 5, the Bible says God resists the proud and gives grace to the humble. So teach your children this proverb. It will help them. They will know how to calm down when pride wants to raise its horns in them. Because pride is bad. Pride kills. Pride destroys. Humility is powerful. A humble child can enter anywhere. They can go and enter doors that other people may not be able to enter. So that's a powerful proverb. Another proverb that you can teach your children is, where there is a will, there is a way. Where there is a will, there is a way. This one makes your children not to give up easily when they are chasing their vision. They will not easily give up. Where there is a will, there is a way. It teaches them to persist, to continue chasing what they have purpose to chase amidst the failures, amidst the obstacles, amidst the challenges that they may face. They will still press on. And you know, life is about overcoming challenges, overcoming obstacles. If a child is not resilient enough to overcome the obstacles that they face in life, there will be failures. There will be failures. Even in classwork, if they are struggling, they must know that where there is a will, there is a way. So it teaches them to continue pressing on. Even if they are failing in a subject, let them continue working hard. Let them be encouraged to work hard, because there is going to be indeed a way. There will be a breakthrough. If you are willing, there will be a breakthrough. A breakthrough will come your way. So let our children know that they can insist on something that is good. They can persist on what is good. They can continue in what is good. Jesus taught this when he was teaching on prayer. In Luke 18 from verse 1, the Bible says he taught a parable to the effect that men always ought to pray and not give up. Men should always pray and persist in prayer. So you see, prayer is showing your request, making your request known to God, showing your intention what you really want God to come in for you to do for you. That is prayer. Asking God, making your request known to God. And in life, we have so many requests we want to make. Let your children know that as long as there is a will, there is a way. There's going to be a way. Let them relax and persist and press on with their vision, their dream. Let them not give up on the way. Because where there is a will, there is a way. Another one is that goes like this: good manners don't cost anything. Good manners don't cost anything. Teach your children that good manners don't cost you anything. There's no price. There's no price for good manners. But you can just be good. You can choose to be good. There's no cost. Yeah, nobody's going to charge you for being good. But it is good to be good and well behaved. Courtesy. Yes, matters. Courtesy. When somebody does good things to you, show them that you are appreciative. Let your children know that good manners don't cost anything. Yes. When somebody shows you a favor, appreciate a favor. When you are before people, just be calm, relax, and show them that the environment can just be good with you around. That is good manners. Proverbs 23, from verse 1 to 18, says something to that effect. And I want us to read that one. Proverbs 23, verse 1 to 18. This is what it says: that when you sit to eat with a ruler, consider diligently what is before you, and put a knife to your throat. If you be a man given to appetite, be not desirous of his dainties, for they are deceitful meat. Now this one is just teaching us courtesy, especially when children go before people of honor. When they are before leaders, people of authority, people of respect, let them learn to be respectful also. Otherwise they will be chased away. And this begins in the house. When you have good visitors who have come of some class, you don't have to keep on chasing your children. Oh God, no, they can stay around, but let them learn how to behave in the presence of these visitors. Let them learn how to behave. Teach them how to behave, how to sit and keep quiet and listen intently, and not interfering when people are talking, not carrying what they have heard and going to talk about it elsewhere. They can still maintain their cool in the presence of people who matter. Teach your children to sit with people who matter. Now, if you keep on chasing them away now, you see, they will not learn how to sit with people who matter. They will think that their position is that position of mediocrity. So don't chase them away, but train them to sit there and be calm. Another wonderful proverb is, pretty is as pretty does. Pretty is as pretty does. Now, this is a powerful proverb, especially for children who want to choose a life partner. Pretty is as pretty does. You know, some children just go for beauty, outward beauty. But the Bible says beauty is deceitful. Beauty is deceitful. Good manners are valued much more than beauty. You realize that when you enter a relationship, what you want after some time is not that beauty, because beauty fades away. Beauty fades away with time. So if a child goes for beauty alone and doesn't bother with the mannerism, now that is a loss, because after a short while the beauty will be gone. Now there's nothing to keep this relationship, because good behavior can keep one in a relationship. So pretty is as pretty does. Even if it is it's a husband, it is a wife. Yeah, consider this thing. Pretty is as pretty does. Consider the behavior, consider the character also. It is very important. Proverbs chapter 31, verse 30 tells us something about this. Let's see what the Bible says. Favor is deceitful, and beauty is vain, but a woman that fears the Lord, she shall be praised. Favor is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that fears the Lord, she shall be praised. So you see, the fear of God is very important. Of course, it is good to have good manners, but I have seen good manners without the fear of God fading away because of peer pressure, because of influence, because of the challenges of life. If somebody has the fear of God can stand the test of time, even when challenges come, even when situations change. And therefore, the fear of God supersedes all this. You can choose to have good manners, but you'll realize that your own flesh will fail you when you don't have the fear of God. You know, the fear of God, this feeling that God is seeing me in everything that I'm doing, everywhere I am, even where my parents are not, even where my teachers are not, even where my friends are not. God is omnipresent and He is seeing. The fear of God teaches you that. So you can see the fear of God is what will keep you. When you are alone and you are tempted to sin, and you say, I will not sin because God is seeing me. I will not do this because God is with me. When you teach your children this, they will be able to stand wherever, anywhere. Even if they went to a strange land, they will behave like Joseph. Joseph, in the strange land of Egypt, he was able to maintain his dignity. He ran away from the seducing strategies of Potiphar's wife. He took off, literally, he ran away. He said, I cannot sin against God by doing this thing. I cannot. See, the fear of God is what kept him. So as we consider even the things to do with mannerism, consider the fear of God. Consider a person who fears God. A person who fears God, the Bible says, is to be valued and to be praised. Is to be praised.